Hello, my name is Ian. Sometimes I make mistakes, and yeah. Right now, we're just gonna hop into the codex here. Go through.
In the early 2160s, the Alliance began aggressive colonization of worlds in the Skyllian Verge, much to the dismay of the Batarians, who had been developing the region for several decades. In 2171, the Batarians petitioned the Council to declare the Verge a zone of Batarian interest. The Council refused, however, declaring unsettled worlds in the region open to human colonization. In protest, the Batarians closed their Citadel embassy and severed official diplomatic relations with the Council, effectively becoming a rogue state. They instigated a proxy war in the Verge by funneling money and weapons to criminal organizations, urging them to strike at human colonies. Hostilities peaked with the Skyllian Blitz of 2176, an attack on the human capital of Elysium by Batarian-funded pirates and slavers. In 2178, the Alliance retaliated with a crushing assault on the moon of Torfin, long used as a staging base by Batarian-backed criminals. In the aftermath, the Batarians retreated into their own systems and are now rarely seen in Citadel space.
You may have noticed the Skyllian Blitz was mentioned. As well as so that is for the war hero background. Geth Keepers, we can ignore the Keepers for now. It's not like
After
nobody
the
else
Geth
does.
Secure a location, they round up and impale dead and living bodies on mechanical spikes. The spikes rapidly transform these victims into withered husks, extracting water and trace minerals, and replacing them with cybernetics. The cybernetics reanimate the lifeless flesh and tissue, transforming the bodies into mindless killing machines. Some Alliance soldiers refer to the husk-generating spikes as dragon's teeth, a reference to the mythological berserkers who sprang up from the earth wherever the teeth of the dragon Eris were planted. Dragon's teeth and husks bear little resemblance to other pieces of Geth technology. No one is sure why a synthetic race would bother to drain the minuscule amount of recoverable resources from organic corpses, though the value of reusing them as shock troops is obvious.
Hey, buddy. Hi. My cat has come to visit. He's very, very nervous. He's so very soft. Oh, that's right. I should probably link to that at some point. I do have a Blue Sky account where I posted them. Because I don't know. I just have some fundamental problems with Twitter, right? And I'm not calling it X. Elon can have it be called X when he stops dead naming his daughter.
Thresher moths are subterranean carnivores that spend their entire lives eating or searching for something to eat. Threshers reproduce via spores that can lie dormant for millennia, yet are robust enough to survive prolonged periods in deep space and atmospheric re-entry. As a result, thresher spores appear on many worlds, spread by previous generations of space travelers. The body of a thresher never entirely leaves the ground. Only the head and tentacles erupt from the earth to attack. In addition to physical attacks, threshers have the ability to project toxic chemicals and emit bursts of infrasound as a shockwave weapon. The Alliance first encountered threshers on the colony of Akuz in 2177. After contact was lost with the Pioneer team, Marine units were deployed to investigate. The shore parties were set upon by hungry threshers, and nearly the entire assault force was killed. Alliance forces recommend engaging threshers with vehicle-mounted heavy weapons.
Yes. You absolutely can engage them on foot, I just don't want to. Am I not giving you enough attention? Is that it? Okay, give me just a moment here. We're gonna go to the Macedon system, alright? Okay. Then we're gonna exit, and I'm gonna run another couple of codex entries while I pet a kitty here.
The Citadel is an ancient deep space station, presumably constructed by the Protheans. Since the Prothean extinction, numerous species have come to call the Citadel home. It serves as the political, cultural, and financial capital of the galactic community. To represent their interests, most species maintain embassies on the Presidium, the Citadel's inner ring. The Citadel Tower in the center of the Presidium holds the Citadel Council chambers. Council affairs often have far-reaching effects on the rest of the galactic community. 5 arms, known as the wards, extend from the Presidium. Their inner surfaces have been built into cities, populated by millions of inhabitants from across the galaxy. The Citadel is virtually indestructible. If attacked, the station can close its arms to form a solid, impregnable shell. For as long as the station has existed, an enigmatic race called the Keepers has maintained it.
Alright, we'll pop on to Citadel Council here.
The Council is an executive committee composed of representatives from the Asari Republics, the Turian Hierarchy, and the Solarian Union. Though they have no official power over the independent governments of other species, the Council's decisions carry great weight throughout the galaxy. No single Council race is strong enough to defy the other two, and all have a vested interest in compromise and cooperation. Each of the Council species has general characteristics associated with the various aspects of governing the galaxy. The Asari are typically seen as diplomats and mediators. The Solarians gather intelligence and information. The Turians provide the bulk of the military and peacekeeping forces. Any species granted an embassy on the Citadel is considered an associate member, bound by the accords of the Citadel Conventions. Associate members may bring issues to the attention of the Council, though they have no input on the decision. The Human Systems Alliance became an associate member of the Citadel in 2165.
Sir, have I not given you enough love? He is really demanding my attention right now. I apologize. He's super cute is the problem, so it's...
Citadel
it's
space
hard
is an
to
unofficial
deny
term
him.
referring to any region of space controlled by a species that acknowledges the authority of the Citadel Council. At first glance, it appears this territory encompasses most of the galaxy. In reality, however, less than 1% of the stars have been explored. Even Mass Effect FTL drive is slow relative to the volume of the galaxy. Empty space and systems without suitable drive discharge sites are barriers to exploration. Only the mass relays allow ships to jump hundreds of light years in an instant, the key to expanding across an otherwise impassable galaxy. Whenever a new relay is activated, the destination system is rapidly developed. From that hub, FTL drive is used to expand to nearby star clusters. The result is a number of densely developed clusters, thinly spread across the vast expanse of space, connected by the mass relay network.
Lovely. So, Sir! Sir, please, I've given you so much love. Alright, I'm just gonna scroll on the Spectres one real quick,
The Citadel is... Spectres are agents from the Office of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance, and answer only to the Citadel Council. They are elite military operatives, granted the authority to deal with threats to peace and stability in whatever way they deem necessary. They operate independently or in groups of 2 or 3. Some are empathetic peacekeepers, resolving disputes through diplomacy. Others are cold-blooded assassins, ruthlessly dispatching problem individuals. All get the job done one way or another, often operating outside the bounds of galactic law. The Spectres were founded after the Solarians joined the Council. For many years they operated in secrecy as backroom problem solvers. Only after the Krogan rebellions did their activities become publicized. Assignment of a Spectre is less contentious than a military deployment, but makes it clear that the Council is concerned about a situation.
Stop picking at my chair! He's being a menace, little man. I'm not sure if it's coming through. I adore him. Shargila has a very dense atmosphere of ammonia and oxygen. It is a pressure hazard. Its temperature surface is mainly composed of alumina with deposits of sulfur. Comm buoys in the system have recently logged a number of unregistered vessels operating nearby. Shargila has an extensive silicone-based oxygen-breathing ecology. Heavily populated areas are covered with fine silica, silicon dioxide, dust, the respiratory byproduct of the world's higher animal forms. High-speed surface winds, often laden with abrasive silica dust, present a hazard in areas where the wind deposits a great deal of silica. Footing can be treacherous. EVAs are discouraged. Lovely. Porolon. It's half again the size of Earth, so it's 1.5 Gs. Matriarch's writings. You were scanning the planet Porolon when a strange signal came from orbit. Navigator Presley determined the signal was from an ancient beacon. Your salvage team brought the beacon aboard and found one of Matriarch Dilonaga's writings in its storage compartment. In case it's not immediately clear, I adore my cats. They can be kind of a menace, though. Metallic asteroid, 91 kilometers. Looks like 182 kilometers across. Found titanium, lovely. Vargaluz, Xenon, lovely. Alright, well, let's go ahead and land on Shargila here. Give me a moment here. Let's go ahead and grab Tally, and maybe we could grab Garrus. Yeah, I feel like that would be an interesting team composition. Let's see here. Oh, Garrus, you have points you can use. Lovely. Well, let's go ahead and give you first aid. Enough to unlock electronics. Yeah, baby. And then you can pick up overload, and you can pick up damping. Marvelous. Alrighty, let's see. We have... looks like 2 deposits here. We've got one sort of here-ish, and then one in the upper corner of the map there. Okay. This is usually the sort of thing where I'd, like, throw on a podcast in the background and do it, but, yeah, no, instead, I have become the podcast, haven't I? And that's just lovely. You know, podcasts, famous for their and noises, right? What do you mean that's not flat level ground? That's absolutely flat level ground. Magnesium. Lovely. Alrighty. Oh, let's unstick the Mako there. Got an anomaly here. Well, I mean, I guess we could kind of try to do this in a reasonable way. Or we could do it in the me way. Let's do it in the me way. Let's push ourselves up and over a cliff, shall we? Alrighty, can we throw ourselves off a cliff yet? There we go. There we go. Yeah, there we go. God, I love the Mako so much. Utterly fascinating vehicle design too. Okay, we need an appropriate vehicle for, like, exploration, right? How about a bouncy, jumpy, six-wheeled rover? Crashed probe, you say? Excellent. Armor-piercing rounds and, heating. Well, I mean, we do have this here, right? Before we go and do that, let's go ahead and drop a save here. Not there. Here. Yes. Thank you. Alrighty. Let's see what we have here, shall we? Like a whole bunch of red. That's probably not good. Ah, okay. Well, you know... Lovely. Got weirdly quiet after everybody got shot with a tank, which I'm sure violates something like Citadel warfare conventions, but let's be honest. Nobody really cares about that. Okay, let's see, is there anything that I could gather from here? No, there's not. Lovely. Hey, Garrus, do you want to pick up some more first aid? Yeah, do you want to be our first aid user? Let's see, you could get more points in barrier. That would be fantastic. Yes, please, thank you. And then we can start working towards our tactical armor and our medium armor. Lovely. And then Tally can put more points into damping, yes. Damping is the good stuff. Lovely. Okay. Oh, Okay, let's go ahead and drop a save here. Go into our equipment and take out the strikers, which I have done nothing with. Okay, let's go ahead and pop my barrier here. Oh, we can just go ahead and real quick. My apologies there. Just sneeze briefly. Okay, let's go ahead and get our shotgun here. Alright, well, let's go ahead and warp.
Go, go!
No, no, no. You don't need to go, go, go.
Someone give me a hand!
Oh, no. That's not good. Oh, is Garrus down? Oh. Some help he was, huh?
I will destroy you!
Yes, I'm sure that you will. Let's go ahead and... Actually, Ellie, if you could kindly go ahead and give me a sabotage here. Okay, lovely. Yeah, because it's the snipers that are really dangerous. Tally, could you go ahead and give me damping? Lovely. Okay, marvelous. Oh, this might have been a mission that I was supposed to pick up at one point or another. Armor piercing and anti-personnel. We'll start getting into more exciting stuff there. All marvelous and wonderful and sexy and exciting, right? Okay, hold on. No, how do I should have the ability to mantle. But I guess I don't, huh? You're making me sad, game. Alrighty, well, at the very least, let's go check up top before we check down below. Drop a little quick save here, I think. Thing good in here? I mean, just some sort of... what is that? Oh, fusion containment cell, lovely. Marvelous. Recoil dampers, phasic rounds, fusion explosives, hard storage. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Okay. Alright. Lovely. Oh, look, it's perfect this time. Now I can... there we go. There we go. Just mash your way through, right? High caliber barrel, lovely. You discover important evidence that the Asari leading these slavers and Nasana Dantius, an important ambassador on the Citadel, are sisters. You should return to the Presidium and confront Nasana with this. Lovely. we'll see if that sticks. Just keep that in mind, would you? I know I've been giving a lot of keep that in mind stuff recently, but I mean, there really is a lot of things to keep in mind, isn't there? Oh, there's a crate here. Lovely. Ooh, Onyx 3. Lovely. And Gladiator 3. Lovely. Excellent. And a medical thing, which is easy decryption with Phoenix 3 and Phoenix 3. Lovely. Hooray! We have a whole bunch of metagel. Excellent. Oh, and we got Duelist 3 and Guardian 3, high explosive grenades, shield batteries, right? I really do need to go through some of this stuff here. Let's see, we got the Phoenix 2. Let's go ahead and throw Tally in the, see what the Onyx looks like. Oh, not terrible. Not terrible in the slightest. It's got slightly better biotic protection here, the Phoenix, so we're gonna give that to her, because that's where she's really suffering. Let me see, what can we do with Garrus here? Got the Gladiator, and we have the Duelist. Let's go with the Duelist, shall we? Alrighty. Lovely, ran into Nasano's whole thing there. Let's go ahead and place our marker, shall we? Okay. Alrighty. Oh, would you look at that? We've got a mineral deposit. Who would have guessed, huh? Now, is it a plant, a mineral, or an animal? Well, if it's none of those, then it might be a fungus. I mean,
On my way.
I guess fungus could be vaguely plant, if you want to think of them that way. Let's go ahead and just sort of smash our way up here, right? There we go. Yeah. Yeah, you like that, don't you? You like it when I force the Mako to do stupid things, don't you? Now, there was a possibility that I would have popped a tire there, which is about the most that it can happen. It's not clear who lived here, but it appears to have been abandoned for some time. The container in the tent held, among other things, one of Matriarch Dillanaga's writings. Lovely. Okay. Let's go ahead and return to the Normandy here. If you'll excuse me. I am going to take a quick sip of tea. It's an herbal blend. And then we're going to go into the Codex some more. Because I am determined to get through the Codex here. I don't want that. Council races. At about the time the Solarian and Asari were forming the Council, the Turians were embroiled in a bitter civil war. The Unification War, as it was later named, began with hostilities between the colonies furthest from the Turian homeworld Palaven. Remember that name. These colonies were run by local chieftains, many of whom had distanced themselves from the hierarchy. Without the galvanizing influence of the government, the colonies became increasingly isolated and xenophobic. Colonists began wearing different emblems or facial markings to differentiate themselves from members of other colonies, and open hostilities became common. When war finally broke out, the hierarchy maintained strict diplomacy and refused to get involved. After several years of fighting, less than a dozen factions remained, and the hierarchy finally intervened. By that time, the chieftains were too weak to resist. They were forced to put an end to fighting and renew the allegiance to the hierarchy. Though peace was restored, it took several decades for animosity between colonists to fade completely. To this day, most Turians still wear the facial markings of their home colonies. As a point of interest, the Turian term barefaced refers to one who is beguiling or not to be trusted. It is also a slang term for politicians. Lovely. Okay. So we found something there with the sorry diplomacy. Oopsie poopsie. Let's go ahead and zoom out here. And then we could maybe go to the Athens system, right? There might be something fun there. So is Salamis here? Okay. Apparently the surface gets molten. Fascinating. Proteus here. Like the Hanna homeworld, Proteus is more than 90% oceanic cover. Incredible heat thrown off from Athens raises global humidity to 100%, creates constant cloud cover, and powers colossal typhoons that rage across the surface year-round. Hot, humid, and storm-racked, Proteus's rare combination of oxygen-nitrogen atmosphere and carbon-based biosphere nevertheless recommended for colonization. A pilot program is studying the possibilities of colonies below the ocean surface, safe from the worst effects of the weather. Oh, lovely, interesting, fascinating. Oh, it has a capital. It has a colony with 2,000 people and, founded in 2179 with 12,000 people, and it's named Ithaca. Very cool. It has free oxygen. Lovely. We have to double check. The rings here, I might have missed something. I'm not seeing it though. Okay. I don't think I missed anything. Nausicaa! Lovely. Traces of sodium in the atmosphere give Nausicaa its overall dark gray color, but it is otherwise a typical hydrogen-helium gas giant. Very neat. And I believe named for one of my favorite Studio Ghibli movies. Or Ghibli, depending on how you pronounce it. Which is Nausicaa, the Valley of the Wind. Now, it's not my favorite. That does go to, Turian insignia. Scans of the planet Pharos revealed an abandoned base on its moon. The recon team found nothing of interest, but much of the debris was marked with a magma colony insignia. Neat. Sweet. And then we have Circe. Circe is a modestly sized hydrogen-helium gas giant with traces of sulfur and chlorine. Lovely. Okay, helium-3, excellent. I swear there's gotta be something in I might need to come back here later and double check this asteroid belt, because there has to be something in this colony. Or in this area. But yes, my very favorite Studio Ghibli movie. Ooh, that one's actually kind of tough. But I like basically all of them that I've seen, right? I've got a real soft spot for Mononoke, and I've got a even softer spot for Porco Rosso. I don't know if I would call it my favorite. Lovely. Scans of the asteroid in the Noso system revealed some strange readings. Upon closer inspection, Navigator Presley discovered the remains of an abandoned Solarian fighter. The only thing of interest on board was a League of One medallion. There we go. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for folks with a League of One stuff. A small hydrogen-helium gas turbine. Stopover for ships hauling refined materials from Thera. Well, we might want to check Thera. Alright, nitrogen. Good stuff, huh? We've got Zakros here, terrestrial world, hydrocarbon slush, pretty weird, Therum, and you can tell that this is a main plot mission by the fact that it has, you know, an actual thing here. So we're gonna move directly on from Therum. Armini, oh, lovely. Its surface is composed of silica with deposits of carbonaceous materials. The initial flyby probe of Armini detected multiple areas at the equator with oddly regular surface protrusions. Closer investigation revealed these as millions of elaborate crypts a few meters below the surface, left by a long-extinct spacefaring species called the Zio. Many human universities wish to perform archaeological excavations. Council law holds gravesites as sacrosanct, however, and the matter has been tied up in court for a decade. Oh, it's negative 168 Celsius. Awful. Truly awful. Fastos here. Lovely. Too hot to do anything with. And then Therum. Therum is a distant but rich industrial world claimed by the human system's alliance. Its plentiful heavy metals have fueled the recent manufacturing boom on Earth. Core samples, rich with fossils of simple silicon-based organisms, indicate Therum was more habitable in the past than it is at present. Perhaps this explains the many Prothean ruins dotting the surface, most of which have been looted by the mining corporations. Capital, Nova Yekaterinburg, 34,000, founded 2167, 1.12 G, and then 0.68 Earth atmospheres. 59 Celsius is a little warm, I'm not gonna lie. Actually, hold on. Let's hop over to, yeah, that's 138 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, let's go ahead and bring along Rex and Tally. Yes, I think that's a good, solid crew there. Okay, lovely. Okay.
Commander, I'm picking up some strange readings. Really strange, like off the damn charts. It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
Oh yeah? Lovely. Well, look at this. Lava fields. A refinery of some form, right? I mean, I'm surely not going to get ambushed, am I? Ooh, look at that. Smoke is very pretty. And I know good smoke, alright? I live in California. Means that I know good smoke in more ways than one. And good smoke is not wildfire smoke. That stuff has, like, silicates and whatnot in it. Oh, look, a Geth dropship. Marvelous! This introduces us to armatures, who we're going to promptly deal with like so. Because, let's be perfectly honest here, running them over is funny. And you can run them over for sport and for profit. It's great! I might be a monster.
Only a fool punches a Nathak in the mouth. We should sneak around and pull its tail.
Yeah, okay, counterpoint. Have you seen the range on these guns? Things are fantastic. Lovely, and they barely hit our shields. So we've got a little way through here. We could just go straight in through the front. I think that might be funny. However, we also have turrets back here, and I certainly wouldn't want to miss those. Oh, a Geth Juggernaut. Lovely. Everybody levels up. Marvelous. Got a destroyer here. We've got a shock trooper here. I'm stuck on the terrain, as is typical. There we go. Alrighty, lovely. Let's see. Let's go ahead and put Rex with a little bit more, yeah, let's go ahead and put him towards immunity, shall we? Oh, that's very funny indeed. Yes. Alright. Let's go ahead and give Tally some stuff here. We can give her Master Damping. Excellent. And then we can start giving her damage protection here. Or we could just pump points into yeah, let's go ahead and pump points into our machinist thing, shall we? Right, I could certainly take Unity, I could take Advanced Overload here, take Advanced Warp. I could take Better Throw. Lift would be hilarious. I'll tell you what, I want to go for three things here. I want to get Shield Boost, and I want to get... right. I want to start working towards medium armor here. Lovely. Okay. Alright. Let's go ahead and poke our head in here, shall we? Hello? Is there loot in here? There is! Hammerhead rounds. Excellent. I believe that we either just got a grenade or some Omni Gel. Yeah, I think it's a grenade that we just got. Am I not allowed down? Thank you. Oof, had me worried there for a moment. Hello? Goodbye. Alrighty. Okay. Lovely. Oh, cool, we got a Lancer 3 and a Scimitar 3, I think. So, let's go ahead and pop open the gates here. Alrighty. Let's see, there might be good stuff over here, you know? Like, stuff worth taking. Oh, Guardian 3! Lovely. And the Avenger 3. Ooh, very, very good tea, considering how sore my throat is. Alrighty, let's begin our manual override here. Okay. Kindly begin our manual override here. There we go. We got a Lancer. We got to pop open a gate. Lovely. Do I have a first aid thing here? I think I should, right? Lovely. I've got a first aid interface here. So that should start me on the regeneration process. That's actually marvelous. Okay, we've got a locked crate here. Got what looks like an abandoned Mako tire here, making me very, very sad. We've got light and medium armor, it looks like. And over here, do we have anyone in here that I can just sort of insert my shotgun into? Which I'm sure is a violation of some piece of something, right? That feels sort of vaguely violating, doesn't it? Alrighty, let's go ahead and drop a save here. Just because I like making sure that I've saved. Okay, and then let's sort of go through here. Oh, hello there, my sons. How do you feel about bumpers? It is entirely possible to kill these things just by hitting them with your truck. Like so! Oh, well. Alright then. A little bit rude, but whatever. Also, if you tip a wheel into there, it does immediately destroy it, so... and then if you manage to dip the rest of the Mako in there, it kills everybody on board. Because apparently BioWare put some anti-fun barriers there. Okay, hold on. I need to be going backwards, right? There we go, a little bit of metagel, some extra inventory stuff, right? We get to shoot some of these with our machine gun. And then we get to shoot the Colossus with our bumper and our machine gun. Hold on. Hold on, hold on. Now. Now, hold on. Don't be thinking you're getting up just because I got off you. Wow, rude. Self-preservation much? Disgusting. Alright. We just go ahead and slam into a, Yep. Just boost into one, slowly reverse over the other. Fantastic. Oh. Oh no. Oh, Shepard's gonna be tried at a court of law at some point. Alright, one moment here. Hey, respect the sippy break, alright? Sorry about that. Getting just a little bit of water here. Okay. Oh. Someone's stuck under my wheel. Hey, did we hit a speed bump or was that a gap? Lovely. Okay, marvelous. So, this is where we want our equipment to... Dear God, that's a lot of stuff here. Let me see. What do we want here? Oh, I want the Avenger 3 here. Lovely. Yeah, let's go ahead and put a combat sensor in one of you, I think. Those are Hammerhead rounds 1. Can I replace this with Hammerhead rounds 3 because that's hilarious? Okay, can I also put a heatsink in you? Marvelous. Let's go ahead and adjust you to have a combat sensor. And then we can do, what is it? Chemical rounds are hilarious. Armor-piercing rounds would be very, very good. Yes. Okay, lovely. Let me go ahead and replace this with armor-piercing rounds as well. And let me go ahead and throw the chemical rounds in here, just because they're incredibly funny. Let's go ahead and give you an Avenger 3. That feels good, yes. Let's go ahead and give you a Lancer 3. You're actually doing pretty alright here. Let me go ahead and give you... yes. Do you happen to have a first aid interface there? Lovely. Let's go ahead and give you a... Do we have a first aid interface here for you? Well, we can give you a shield regenerator here. That might do something for you. Let me see. You've got a Storm 3. We'll give you armor-piercing rounds 3, I guess. And then we could give you... a Scimitar 3, and we could give you armor-piercing rounds 3. Lovely. Marvelous.
Hostile spotted.
Yeah? What makes you feel as if though you spotted them? Let me go ahead and pop barrier, and why don't you go ahead and pop barrier too? I just think barriers are neat. Okay, lovely. So, you may have noticed there that Hammerhead, or the chemical rounds, turn their health bar green. my goodness.
Metagel deployed.
Yeah, oh, yeah, I'm really noticing the effects of not having appropriate... Okay, lovely. Let's go ahead and pop our barrier here and swap over to our pistol here. Okay. Let's go ahead and throw you there. Okay, is throw back up? No, it's not. Alright. Throw is funny.
Shields disabled.
Oh, yep. That would be bad, yes. Hey, Tally, do you happen to have overload ready? Okay, lovely. Let's see. Rex? You have warp, don't you? Yeah, okay. Hey buddy. I hate to break it to you, but that doesn't actually help you if you immediately walk out from behind it. Let's see. We have Rex here who could warp somebody. Marvelous. That'll... Okay. Swap over to our rifle here. Okay.
Area secured.
Yeah, it is. Okay, and then let's go ahead and drop a save here. No particular reason. Just kind of feel like I should, you know? Oh, recoil damper and shock absorbers. Lovely. Trying to remember here. Ah, yes, the Geth Stalkers. Everybody's favorite. I can see why they got rid of them in later games.
Over there.
They are truly no fun to deal with. Okay, alright, yep, see what we have to deal with here? Oh my gosh. Okay, this... Do you see what we're dealing with here? Okay. And I died. Yes, please resume, thank you. Okay, you hit it with an overload. Thank you. There we go. At least one of them should be dead, right? Okay, alright. Can you hit it with a... sabotage? Oh, good. Oh, okay, alright. Okay, I'm not allowed to use my weapons. I'm not allowed to use my abilities here. Oh, good. Yes, thank you. Thank you. So in case it's not clear, the stalker here is, doing something to my gun. Alright, well, at the very least, let's go ahead and... Oh, okay, so you waited for Rex to go down. Lovely. Marvelous. That's awesome. Come here. Come here, you hoppy little goober. Okay. Hit it with overload, and I'll hit it with overload. Thank you. It's gone. Okay. Lovely. Okay. Hit it with throw at the very least here. There we go. We gotta level up here. Okay, lovely. So now we should just have the armature to deal with here. Okay. And let's see. Can we hit this thing with... Can we hit this thing with a warp and a warp? Okay, and can you hit it with sabotage? Okay, and then can you hit it with overload? Okay, lovely. Then can you hit it with damping? Lovely. Okay, marvelous. Alright, and then maybe I could hit it with overload here? Okay. Allie, can you hit it again with sabotage there? There we go. Marvelous. That's how we do a boss fight, right? I feel pretty good about that. No, where are you? Where's my shotgun? Actually... There you go. Go away. Funny noises. Rex just passively regenerates, which is why we want to get him with a regenerator thing there. Ooh, yeah, okay, advanced overload would probably be pretty good. Let's go ahead and get medium armor here. And then I would love lift. Okay. Let's go ahead and throw this on advanced shield boost, right? Because shield boost is pretty good. Okay, so we have warp. I need to start investing in throw. Rex should also start investing in his biotics, just because they're hilarious. Okay, Tally here. What do we have for you? What do we want for you? Let's go ahead and give you pistols! Hooray! Lovely. And then we can have her unlock first aid, and she can become the doctor of the group. Lovely. First aid, heat sink. Oh, fantastic. Okay. Let's give Rex here a, Let's give Rex here a first aid interface, just because I think it's funny. Okay, marvelous. You can see how fast he regenerates there. When given the opportunity. Okay. We've got a fairly well-rounded character here already, I would say. Yeah, hey, I've got a funny idea. Stop shooting rockets at me. Now, I know it's no fun to not shoot rockets at me, but I would appreciate it greatly. Then I wouldn't shoot you with a war crime stick. Violating the 1993 Chemical Weapons Act.
It looks like this cavern formed around the ruin, after it was built.
So are you saying this cave isn't a natural formation? That's a funny thing to say. Yeah, we could do that, or... And hear me out here. I could put away my gun, and then I could drop a save, and then we could call it an episode. Because I'm a monster. We can go through that one later.
In the early 2160s, the Alliance, the Geth, are a humanoid race of networked AIs. They were created by the Quarians 300 years ago as tools of labor and war. When the Geth showed signs of self-evolution, the Quarians attempted to exterminate them. The Geth won the resulting war. This example has led to legal, systematic repression of artificial intelligences in galactic society. The Geth possess a unique distributed intelligence. An individual has rudimentary animal instincts, but as their numbers and proximity increase, the apparent intelligence of each individual improves. In groups, they can reason, analyze situations, and use tactics, as well as any organic race. Geth space is located at the trailing end of the Perseus Arm, beyond the lawless Terminus systems. The Perseus Veil, an obscuring dark nebula of opaque gas and dust, lies between their space and the Terminus systems.
Lovely. Okay. So, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and call it there, and then, I'll pick right back up afterwards and we'll deal with the rest of this, shall we?